What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we are back to Frostpunk. Alright, so our scouts will be doing their thing in an hour. So we got plenty of people sick and plenty of people hungry. So that's going to be our main priority for today. So do we have everybody on? Oh, and also research. Hold on. Pause this. What were we doing before? Did we? Okay. So we're going to do this and we're going to try to work on the power upgrade because we really need to get this next thing going. So go ahead and upgrade that. That's going to take a little bit. All right. So we got that sorted out. Cookhouse, why are you not operational? You're chilly. That way? Requires all food. All right. So how's our hothouses doing? You're cold, but it should work as soon as the actual days continue. Do we have range 2 on? No. So how are we doing for cold? 926. We'll bump it up to range 2. If people are getting too cold, we might even flip it on overdrive just for a little bit. And yeah, that should be good. So hopefully food situation will be fairly relatively quickly taken care of. We have another steam core, so we might actually build a third cookhouse. Because we did acquire a whole bunch of food. I wasn't really planning on taking everybody in, but it just sort of happened. Let's see here, hold on. Hothouse, yeah. Making sure that was the right food item. Alright, so the hothouse, if we just drop you down somewhere right next to a heater. Oh, right here. Perfect. Destroy resources. Oh, we don't really care about the trees. Let's see here. So we build you here, a little bit of the frozen trees will be gone. Wood does not seem to be an issue, so I think that should be fine. Obviously, you're going to be super cold, and you'll probably need a road and everything. And what else could we do? So hospital capacity. Is everybody at work? Going to treatment and treatment. Effective. 1 employee delivers 6 point. Okay. Yeah, so we got 21 people, so basically we can max it out everywhere else. For the time being, we should probably focus on coal mines though, so let's max this out. Do we have everything maxed out for here? Yes, we do. Doing a little bit of stuff and things before we actually start this. Alright, so that is all good. And I believe that is our only other coal deposit that we have access to. So we could do another thumper if we really wanted to. These guys are going to be super cold. 20. Alright, so we need 20 steel per bigger hut. So for the groups that's all hutted around this area, we're definitely going to try to bump their up today. And that's everything. We should be fine. Alright, full speed ahead. Obviously, we're going to use a lot more. Ooh, look at that discontent. Nice. Oh, was that the execution? Did we miss it? No, we didn't. We never thought this was with them. We should have killed them all one by one. Death to the enemies of the faith. No mercy for the wicked. Is it actually going to show us? Ooh. When I said public execution, I was not expecting them to burn him with water. Man, look at that discontent though. That really worked. Alright, so pause this. Our scouts are ready. Let's see here. Are you able to explore this village? Hold on. Use, no. We already explored that one, but we could do the Tesla City. Send you over that way. I think we tried to get some food there, but we just don't have a resource outpost yet. So you are fully built. You're going to be extremely cold though. So if we max out the employees, flip this on, chilly to work inside. So what we could do, why are you closed this time? On what? 24 hours. Now that we actually have a need for that, it should warm up a little bit. It should bump this from very cold to cold, and then hopefully with the heater on, it'll sort of work its way into it. Research facility. How long do we have for this guy? Bum bum bum. Do you show a date? No. So whenever it's on, we might even build a second workshop if we... Yeah, I think a second workshop would probably be pretty smart too. Are you now considered chilly? Yes, so you should be operational. Nice. We'll swap you to the other shift. So we're going to do 6 and 20. So if we swap you over back to the 6 and 20 shift, everybody over here should be 6 and 20 actually. Because the infirmary is close enough, the coal mine. Yeah, we do 6 and 20. That'll be fine. And basically, when these people go to work, those people will go to work and it'll sort of work together. Sweet. Alright, full speed ahead then. Got all that situated. A new book of laws is ready. What do we got? So we do purpose or adaptation. I believe we're pretty much done. New building field kitchen raises the temperature of nearby workplaces by 1 level. Ooh. 1 level. That'd be super useful in these coal mines. Let's see here. Groups of people will occasionally abandon the owners. Small amounts of resources may be uncovered. Discontent will rise. What do you cost? 5, 1, 10 steel. I mean, that's relatively cheap, so sure, why not? Come in over here, go into the faith, get us a couple field kitchens. Now you want to try to put this somewhere over here. So we want to try to get like a group of them. So do 2 of them, and we don't have enough steel. Speed ahead, max out the employees real quick. Sweet. Well, obviously the storm is having a little bit of issues. Alright, so our coal seems to be doing somewhat decent. The storm and city red. What? It's not good. Beacon, coal thumbers. Was this just showing us all this stuff that we never click on? It's the beginning of the end. The storm is coming. When it reaches the city, there will be nothing more you can do but wait it out. The storm moves towards the city, destroying it and killing everything on its way, including any outpost teams, scouts caught on the Frostland. It will bring it to an extreme cold, which will render some facilities inoperable. The city has to be well prepared to survive the natural disaster. Storm is coming, and when it reaches the city, there will be nothing more you can do. Okay. If the beacon stereotopic lens technology has been researched, the time until the end of the storm will be shown in the panel. Can you actually wait out the storm? We're working on temperature right now, so that's a later thought. But did you find anything cool? Evil minds and bodies will prevail over the cold. Reads the slogan of the entrance to the Tesla City. An entrance to the tall tower shines with the blue glow of electric discharge, which is a protective dome over the town. But something went wrong here. There are charred bodies laying in the streets, and the stench of burned flesh taints the air. We saw a lighting streak from the tower, hitting a building and leaving a gash in its roof. Okay, so risk entering the city. The scouts will try to disable electrical discharge. Maybe, because I mean, we might get something. As soon as your scouts enter the city, we lost contact with them. There's no telling what happened, but we presume they're all dead. Okay, do not sit there and touch the electrical wires. I thought they would have been fine. That's a little bit disappointing. Alright, so we'll try to max everything out, especially for main resources. I don't necessarily think we need any more wood. Ooh, we have enough for the field kitchen though, so that should bump this up. Should bring in a little bit more happiness. Yeah, you're already a livable condition, which is really good. You're chilly, but you should be fixed as soon as that gets done. Actually, add in some employees here might help. Why are you... Not activate building requires food rations. Ew. We didn't say that was part of the deal. Makes sense, but do you just passively increase the... Hold on. You show livable... Yeah, that's very curious to see what. So I wonder if we actually need people to be working there in order for it to work or not. So we now have 3 of those. Is there any other hunter's huts? Trying just to max everything out real quick. Sorry about all this. Alright, so the care house. Hunter's hut, there you are. Yeah, we maxed you out, and you... I mean, it'd be nice if you could sit there and, you know, take the workers that are sick off the shift and add 3 healthy workers in. I don't think you're able to. Oh, you can actually click on dismiss. Okay. That's pretty cool. So for now, I think we're good. Get a little bit more resources. Nice. So now we can work on generator tier 3. I assume this is going to be extremely helpful for the storm. So steel needs to be the main primary resource today. 14, so we should be able to get there relatively quickly. 19, we're getting there. Pause it. Sweet. And the music's kicking up, so that's something that's probably going to be very bad. Alright. Allows us to raise the temperature in all heat zones by 1. So if we do this, we should be able to bump it on to the maximum efficiency. Then we're going to, try to run alongside. Let's see here. Sawmill, I mean, I don't really see a need for wood yet, is the problem. Because we could put people over there, but we don't really have a use to them. They're not necessarily too important. Yeah, may as well do the Hope Rises thing. So we could research the thing, but I don't think we... Yeah, the generator upgrade's definitely more important. What do we need for a second research thing? Hold on. So that'd be tech and workshop. 15 wood, 5 steel. We should be able to knock that out relatively quick. If discontent continues to... Oh, we're doing right. We're doing fine. Everybody's starving. Oh, are we on soup? Hold on. We are on soup. Okay. Just making sure. I'm really surprised with 3 of the hot houses that it's not actually, equaling out a little bit better. What are you? Sir, a group of young men has gathered around a house. They claim that the living family there is harboring symbols of the old religion. They want to get rid of them in order to purify the city. The family explains that these are priceless relics at the times before the catastrophe. We want to preserve them. Leave the family alone. Take away. I mean, we're doing decent, but we'll just take it away. Who knows? Maybe we'll do it in like a museum or something or another. Right, so you are going to be extremely cold, but I can't do anything for you, buddy. So as long as the steelworks can kick on and do that, I mean, technically I have it for that house, but we're trying to preserve as much coal as we can, so that's why we're sort of doing this whole staggering generator heat thing. We should be able to make it. Sir, a man is here to see you. He says that his Dodger ran away from the... Sir, a man is here to see you. He says that his daughter ran away after the news of the storm spread. He wants to borrow a scout sled and go after her. She's a big girl. She was always impulsive and she scares easily. The father explains, I must find her before she's lost for good. She's all I have left. Hopeful fall. But... So, I mean, this man will be prevented from leaving the city. Hope will fall. Is that actually saying he will die, or could we put out the food? You want to do it? I trust you. I can't really help you besides that, but hopefully you don't die. And we'll just get some workers for that, because why not? We might even be able to turn some of the wood into coal. I think that was a thing somewhere too. Alright, come on, daytime. I think it's 8 o'clock when they go back to work. 6. Come on, people.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
There we go. Nice. Boom, boom. Get the generator back on. Pronto. Nice. And, ooh. Is everything not warm enough? It's not good. Alright, so you are very cold. If I flip you on, are you still not cold or warm enough? Hold on. Let's go in here into the... You're almost done. We're almost ready. Just have to do a little bit more. If we flip it on overdrive, I don't think it'll work over there. Hold on. Yeah, so we're steam level 2. Oh. Technically we do steam level 3. So we'll see. We really need emergency shifts for this coal, though. That's the problem. And, ooh, that is very bad. So we don't have any coal for the night. We're gonna flip you on as like a mandatory thing. A whole bunch of people are getting cold and dead. Is there like a book of lulls for warmth? Hold on. Sure, no, we don't. Overcrowding? No, that's not gonna help. Let's see here. Dueling lull. Discontent will reduce permanently. I mean, technically this would be the best survival mode, so we have hope remove permanently. Sure, why not?
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Sometimes the only way to settle a fight is to raise the stakes. We're just going to let people kill each other. Where's the justice in that? There is no justice. However, we're broke. So we can at least turn it on one, and then we can do overdrive once it's actually on. Should be fine. Burning Face. Sir, with your blessing, our people have walked home to home, collecting symbols of the old faith to destroy them. This is a new beginning. A bonfire of books has been started in front of the generator. Next to it, men stop on porcelain figures with visible zeal. A few women stand distance away crying. Send the faith keepers to stop it. We need to start anew. So obviously we may as well fall slightly. So yeah, it's a lot better option. We almost are ready to get coal. So now that we actually have a work shift, we should be able to maintain a little bit better. Obviously we did a little bit of issues signing a law saying that people could, you know, not help us out as much if they don't have food. It'd be nice if we could retract that law. We did what we could, well, you know, trying to maintain ourselves. So your steam level 2. So the troublesome preacher is speaking about in the street. An angry crowd is gathering, but his followers are there, ready to defend him. He keeps returning to the same declaration. The new faith is just tyranny in disguise. He who worships the captain must turn his back on God. Our people won't take the insults lightly. People may get hurt. Discontent will rise. I trust my people. Yeah, I trust my people. So the coal mine, you are just freezing. Oh, it's not even operational yet. Okay, so that makes sense. Is there anything at all that we could do? I'm just trying to think of. Alright, so the workshop is ready. The range upgrade, that's not really going to do anything. Allows us to turn up the generator, setting him to extend its heat zone, so that might be useful. Yeah, we'll do that one. And I don't think we're going to get to power 3, which I mean, we can't even afford it anyways. So we'll research that. It is generating coal, it's just we're using so much of it now because it keeps getting colder and colder. Ooh, it is going to raise for 1 level. So that should at least slow it down a little bit. Alright, so the generator is shutting down. What are you? After being knocked out by a heavy blow, their leader was handed over to the Faith Keepers. They found a letter to you on him. Sir, I believe that you have to do what you do. Captain, a crowd of the Faith Keepers has clashed with the preacher and his followers and beaten many of them up. After they knocked out a heavy blow, their leader was handed over to the Faith Keepers. They found a letter to you on him. Sir, I believe that you do what you think is necessary, but don't be damned our souls to save our lives. Be our leader, not our shepherd. See the light and return to God. I see. However, I'm trying to survive. Alright, so our coal... Man, we're just using so much coal. What is draining it? I'm just gonna have to be frozen at home. Alright, so we are building up quite a bit of coal. A whole bunch of people are going to be a little bit of issues. Alright, 70 coal, that is plenty. Bump that on to that. Oh, maybe it's because it's on range 2. So if we bump down to range 1, That's going to sort of screw over people that are a little bit further out, like these guys, but the inside should use a lot less coal. Sir, a woman has come to plead with you. She wants more food rations, but the cooks say that she's already received her allowance. I beg you, Captain, the woman says in a trembling voice. Your men mean well, but they must have made a mistake. I need 2 rations, one for me and one for my sick child, please. No. I don't have any food. Alright. So let's see here. Ooh. Discontent's having a little bit of issues, but it sort of seems to be equaling out a little bit. Won't survive this. You tell me, lady. We gotta figure out a way to get the coal better. Alright, so it should be warming up a little bit. Nice. This should help us out quite a bit. Obviously, oh, a lot of the sick are already treated. That's pretty good. Food thief caused riots. Sir, we investigated the disappearance between the raw food use and the output of the cookhouse. It turns out the cooks are stealing food. People are furious. We caught one thief. They say they wanted to secure their families before the storm shuts down the food supply. Make an example of them. Ask the faith keepers to supervise the cooks. I won't address this. I feel like the faith keepers to supervise probably would be the best bet. Because, I mean, we could execute anybody and lower discontent whenever we need to. But if they're sitting there watching the food, I feel like they probably won't allow that to happen. That's why we went with that path. Alright, come on, work time.
All workers double your effort for our divine leader.
Try to at least get the power on. You have... Oh, people are dying. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so we are going to try to just like maximize everybody possible for that. That house was a good idea, but nobody is alive enough to do it. So we literally need to just move people to these coal areas. As soon as we get food, we should be able to manage some of the stuff. You may as well just be turned off. Especially, you know... Oh, no. You're one that actually gets food. Turn you back on. I lied. Try to max you out so you can find something. You should warm up whenever it actually does become work time. Right? Let's see here. 6 to 20. Yeah. Okay. So you're doing fine. It should kick in a second. And you. Put PETA off, and we need to move people around. Medical post, public house. So, one person in the public house. Let's see here. We're just trying to sort of move people around. House of healing. So maybe we'll do like 3 of those. And the rest come in here into the steel. Yeah, there we go. Or coal, rather. Sorry. So, I mean, obviously our capacity is a little bit lower, but I feel like this should equal out a little bit. Nice. So the range upgrade is done. Is there anything else that we could really focus on? I don't really think the range upgrade is going to do too much. Outpost depot, we're a little bit too late for that. Food supply. Where are you? Oh, you can actually have a proper house. 25 steel. So if we have enough people to get the steel, technically that would work. We don't. Yeah, we're just going to have to keep doing it this way. Our food ration should be equaling out though, if so many people have died from that.
Praise our inspired leader.
Is somebody stealing our coal again or something? We are on range 1. Temperature 1. I don't see how. Running low on coal. Yeah, you're just gonna have to freeze to death for a little bit. What do you want, people? Sir, a dozen of people got drunk and took to the streets. They are chasing after one, yelling at that we should have some fun before the storm kills us. What should we do with them? Banish them? Send them home. They'll be sent to sober up, but their doom mongering will affect hope and discontent. I mean, 12 less mouths to feed. We're still doing really bad on coal. And we don't have enough to do emergency shifts, so we're just going to have to keep that how it is. Trying just to evenly distributed as best we can. We won't survive this. Yeah, we will. We'll be fine. As long as people actually, get coal when I tell you to get coal. Alright, so we can flip the generator on. We're going to do range... Oh, it was on range 3, so maybe that was why. We'll bump you down to like range 1 for the time being. And we're going to need to execute one more person. That'll be done in the morning time. So you are not able to work. If we flip you on, will you at least work? Let's see here. We're getting pretty close, but not quite. Man, I feel like today has just been trying to chase the cold the whole time. We're not getting any of the resources we need. What are you? The temperature will drop 1 level. That must be the big freeze, because I mean, that looks a lot more significant than these little ones. Alright, so is there anything else that we could do? I think we're pretty much maxed out for the time being. Public house. That person died, so let's see here. Take one of you, add you to there. That might help a little bit. 3 people. Are we pretty much maxed out on everything? I guess if the food's not really working out for us anyways, take them all off the food. Everybody on to coal. If you guys had just let me make the food like I wanted to at the beginning, we would have been in the situation. Then we just add 4 to here. Boom. I don't think by now it's too late to research stuff, so we're just going to take these guys off of that. Yeah, we'll be fine. Full speed ahead. See, now what is using so much coal? Hold on. Pause real quick. We're on steam level 1, range 1. Can you tell me it's going that quick? I feel like 3 hours is a very small amount compared to what it used to be. We should kill them all one by one. Never have thought this one was one of them. Obviously, people are getting a little angry now that it's cold. Turn you on, see if you can at least get some coal in the nighttime. Come on, buddy. 7, 8. Nice. Be off, turn you back on. Turn you on. And is there any way to, like... We don't have enough food rations. Discontent will rise. We never should have agreed to that law. That was a mistake. However, you think, just some common sense people that, if they're cold, they would, want to work an extra shift to make sure they can stay warm. So the people employed in the coal mine refused to work today. They know. That was a very quick response to that one. Sorry, the people who are literally trying to kill us all don't want to work today. So none of these homes actually have people in them anymore. So what we could do is come over here and just demolish some of these for resources. Obviously, the colder weather, these houses didn't really work out for us. We tried to save as many people, but it didn't really work out. So scrap all those homes. Do you got any people? No, so you're just regular tents. Gonna scrap some of this stuff. Nice. So that should give us a little bit of extra resources. We're not really worrying about the sawmill, so we could probably just turn you off for the time being. Or permanently, I guess. Then you have one more worker there for the 7th. Is there any other people we could spare anywhere at all? So we could take them off these hunter huts, and I think that'll be our best bet. So we'll take you off of there, put you into the coal. Boom. And it looks like we are going to see the Great Frost in the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. I wasn't expecting to sit there and fight the temperature the entire time.